We knew it would happen. Here we are. That was good. That was good. We know that's by Harold Payne and Faith Rivera. They wrote it, they sang it, they danced it. If you look online, it's good. Very good. And what?
We still want to roll the credits.
Oh, we still do. But since we didn't get to see it, I thought I'd roll the credits. All right. Now that that's accomplished, and we've already discussed that this is the fourth and final Sunday in July. And if it felt like July went by a little too quickly for us to fully realize and consciously put into practice our inalienable freedom to live life as fully and joyously as we wanted to this month. No worries. Because August has 5 Sundays. It's a longer month. And which may or may not seem to make it last longer than July has seemed to do. We'll have more time, woohoo, to focus on how we're using our natural spiritual freedom in our life. Because we're always using it for our benefits or for our deficit. Because our absolute freedom to be goes both ways. We're free to thrive or merely survive. We're free to live in peace and ease or struggle and strive. So a good question for us to consider individually is, how am I using my powerful freedom to be? T. Eugene War, who is a teacher of divinity in Luanda, Angola, wrote, "You are so powerful and free that you can choose weakness and bondage. And so awesome that you can take everything that is extraordinary about you and make it ordinary. Simply put, you are more than the less that you have become." We are all of us, not just here, everyone, everywhere, around the world, and we're not talking about the universe, but them too. But all of us are sourced by the same all-powerful, pure, positive energy of life. Every one of us, no exceptions. The profound energy of God's love. The absolute joy of our Creator's pleasure in all that's created. So how are we choosing to use our spiritual freedom? Consciously and deliberately? Or by default because we're too busy ignoring it? Or we're arguing about why we can't choose to use it? If our life seems like a hot mess right now, or just a little bit messy, we're free to exchange our point of view of ourselves and the world for a better view, an awesome view, anytime we choose to. That's all it takes, a choice. A choice we make freely, every moment, to reach for a better feeling thought about ourselves and this world. And when we do, we allow the goodness of life to show up as us in the world and all around us in the world. In fact, it won't show up for us without our allowing it to. Now, if you recall, the title of my talk on the first Sunday of July, is it still on the sign?
I hope not.
It's been on the sign all month, so it's probably easy to remember. Anybody remember? Yeah, it's Ride Your Rockets of Desire. It was a good one. And we considered that every time we know what we want, often by experiencing what we don't want, we send up a rocket of positive desire. We always ask for something good. We looked at our mind as being like a rocket launcher that sends up positive thought vibrations that explode like fireworks into the vibration of creation that creates for us the good we've asked for. We never ask for anything we don't want. We never say, gee, I hope I feel bad all week. We're always asking for something good. And the vibration of creation is where all the good that we've asked for, all the good we want, is acted upon by the vibration of creation, by the powerful, loving, yes, of course, of the universe. It's vibrationally instantaneous. The very thing that our asking and the universe answering has created, it's there. It's there. No time is needed. It has become, in a split second, part of our vibrational reality. It's not going anywhere. It's God created. It's universally answered. No duds ever make it into the vibration of creation. Because not one of our negative thoughts takes flight. If we're bombed out, we're not riding our rocket of desire. If we're angry or frustrated or depressed, we're not riding our rocket of desire. It took off without us. If we wish someone ill will, because we don't like what they're doing, if we can't wait for them to get theirs, those desires just fizzle on the ground. They don't go anywhere, but the smoke and residue they leave gets in our own eyes and clouds our vision. All that our negative, limited thinking does is keep our human vision in the low mental, emotional vibration where what we don't want keeps showing up and what we want doesn't. That's why, if we continue to focus on the unwanted things that caused us to ask for something better, but we don't feel the better we've asked for, if we keep thinking about what we don't want and don't like, if we keep talking about what we want that we don't have and what we have that we don't want, and if we keep acting as if bondage and limitation are more powerful in our life than our awesomeness, our vibrational opening for the manifestation of our desires in our world physically is closed for repair. In the book, reality is optional. It's profoundly funny. Jeff Utter writes, "What's the hell yes? under this meh, maybe. There's a rocket of desire lodged under your maybe. It just got wrapped in caution tape. Peel back the safety protocol and listen for the part that makes your whole body grin. Our rockets of desire are like spiritual moonshots. Boom, this is what I want. Boom, the universe brings it about within the vibrational field of creation. Moonshot, we hit it, we got it. It's done spiritually and vibrationally, but if we want to experience it in our human environment, we must feel the vibrational existence of it within us already, and live in the joy, anticipation, and certainty that whatever it is on its way into our earthly experience at the perfect, absolutely perfect time. Unless we feel good in the meantime, unless we let our good feeling create a pathway into our human experience, unless we live in the joy of its becoming, we're not prepared for its arrival. We're in a state of meh, maybe. Like the state of Missouri slogan, you gotta show me. And all the while the universe is saying, you gotta feel me. We talk a lot about the flow of life. Life isn't stagnant, and neither are we. We live and move and have our existence in the eternal flow of expansion that is the nature of creation. And we're all a part of it. There isn't going to be a time where we've reached our spiritual destination or achieved all of our spiritual goals. We're in a forward stream of life without end. And as Heraclitus, the ancient Greek philosopher, the pre-Socratic philosopher, so long ago already knew, said, no man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river, and he's not the same man. Everything, including us, is in a constant state of flux and change and becoming more. It's our nature as part of the universe. Why fixate on what's already happened when nothing ever stays the same? Even if we try to repeat an experience, the circumstances don't exist as they were. And neither do we. Can't get back there as who we've become. And back there doesn't exist. Every experience changes us. Most often, just a little bit. Often without our even noticing that we've changed a bit. And sometimes an experience will change us a whole lot when it's dramatic or fantastic and hard to ignore. If it seems that we're not in the flow of forward movement, and we're experiencing the same conditions or the same situations over and over again, it's not that we've somehow ended up on dry land outside of the universe. It's just that we're in an eddy where the flow is still flowing. It's still moving forward, but it's going round and round between a rock and a hard place of our creating. And we're fixating on that. The only thing that keeps us in the eddy is our focus on what's not wanted about ourselves and for the world. We're not enjoying the flow of becoming, of the more and more, and the better and better that makes our whole body grin. We're not enjoying the rocket ride of expansion because we're focused on the limitations that have fizzled on the ground. Now, we've probably all noticed in the supermarket checkout stand those tabloids. Hard to miss them. You try not to look, but hey, they're right there. And doesn't it seem like they published the worst pictures of mostly beautiful people? You wonder, how did they ever look like that? The tabloid isn't going to say anything good about those people. So why not publish a picture that goes along with the story? When we're not living in the joy of becoming, it's like we've got this picture of ourselves with the proverbial and metaphorical spinach in our teeth, or a frown on our face, or we see ourselves in an embarrassing pose that definitely wasn't our good side. So a good question to ask ourselves is, am I living in the joy of becoming more and more of the beautiful being I am? The beautiful being I'm created to be. Is that my front page picture and the story I'm telling? Does just being me, just being alive as myself, make my whole body grin? Or do I have a tabloid point of view of me, where I look my worst and then publish it along with the story of who I am, because it goes so well? There are vibrational streams and currents all over this infinite, amazing universe. And our inner being, the one that is already experiencing the joy of what we've asked for, because, hey, it's there. Why not enjoy it? But our inner being has carved out a free-flowing way, a sure way to get us out of the eddy, to move us forward from where we are to where we want to be. Physically and emotionally. The current of our inner being calls to us to flow with it, to float with ease within it. Anytime we relax into the awareness that we're in a state of constant becoming. This isn't all there is. This too, whatever it is, will pass. Whenever we do that, whenever we know that, whenever we're aware of that, whenever we just let go and flow, we naturally float with our vibrational reality. Every time we reach for a better feeling thought, Every time we close our eyes and see the version of ourselves in life that thrills us, every time we stop paddling and let the current of our inner being carry us, and every time we let ourselves not do that thing we don't want to do, we're living in the joy of becoming. Joy will show itself to us in that flow, with experiences of wonderful people, as vitality and lightheartedness, as abundant good of every nature, and as a feeling of accomplishment, even as we're becoming more. That's who we are. That's what we deserve. That's what we're worthy of. That's why we're here. And that's what we came expecting to figure out and manifest that discovery in form and expression in our life. Namaste. All right. Well, thank you. This is the part where we say thank you again. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being there. Thank you for, all that you bring that becomes the expansion and creation of more and more of LEC. Without you, it's just 3 letters. So thank you for showing up and being you. And thank you for your support. Because, as you know, we're moving forward. We're going to cooler climates. And we know, too, that there's someone or a group of ones where this place that has blessed us for so many years and continues to bless us now, we know that they are being drawn to us, drawn to this place, and that it is a beautiful synchronicity that allows forward movement to unfold so beautifully. So thank you for your support here, there, and if you haven't supported us yet, and I would imagine it's only because you just arrived and didn't know you could. So if you're wondering how you can, and you want to be a part of things as we grow, then our amazing, absolutely amazing treasurer who takes what comes in and expands it into miracles and magic, Dr. Jamie Phillips, is here to tell you how.
Thank you for that.
Yeah.
And I'll be taking appointments, so I'm going to share that. Actually, just before I get started on how to donate, Dave, who's in charge of the moving of the church, we have a little bit of something we want to talk to the steering committee about, so if the steering committee could meet up here for about 2 or 3 minutes right after service, so we don't have to wait till our next steering committee meeting, okay? All right, and...
That was fast.
That was fast.
Instantaneously. We knew it. All right.
Okay, if you'd like to donate to the Life Enrichment Center, and we'd love to have you donate, you can go to facebook.com, where you're probably watching this live stream, /Life Enrichment Center, and hit the donate button. You can go to our website, lecflint.com. There's a donate button on that site, and that's where you can find the podcast tomorrow or later this week. And you can also do a check to our P.O. Box. It's P.O. Box, it's LEC, it's Life Enrichment Center, P.O. Box 321294, Flint, Michigan 48532. And lastly, you can donate via PayPal, and our PayPal email address is lec2512@gmail.com. And please, and then we're going to also do an offertory in the sanctuary while we listen to Marcia Allen sing In This Very Room, followed by Reverend Stephanie with the gratitude prayer. Thank you.